Hello students, today we are going to solve the paper BHU UET 2018 and I am your Dharni ma'am, and in this paper, in this video we are going to see only English solutions, and it is very useful for the students who are preparing for BA, BEd, BA, LLB entrance exams. So let's get into the question, and for mock test it is freely available at successcurve.in website. Please do visit, and let's start now. Directions are given for question number 1 to 4. Select the word nearest in meaning to the given bold word, which means in this we need to find out the synonyms. Yes, first word is going through old photo albums is always a nostalgic exercise for me. Nostalgics is nothing but when we think fondly of past time. मतलब हिंदी में बोलेंगे तो जब हम लोग किसी पुरानी यादों को याद कर रहे होते हैं, ठीक है. So the options are given. Annoying. Option 1, annoying means irritating, and option 2, sentimental means emotional. Okay. And option 3, pleasing, which means requesting or sweetly spoken. And option 4 is happy. Happy means in the state of joy. Okay. So the right answer is option 2, sentimental or emotional. Okay. So nostalgic means sentimental. Question number 2. Death is inevitable, but that is all the more reason to live life to the fullest. Inevitable, for example, we can say inevitable accident, which means the accident which cannot be stopped. Okay, so let's see the options now. Option 1, unavoidable, which means unpreventable. Okay, and option 2 is sad. Sad means we all know that being sorrow. And third option is mournful. हिंदी में बोलेंगे तो शोक मनाना, ठीक है, उसको हम लोग मॉर्निंग कहते हैं या फिर मोर्नफुल कहते हैं. और ऑप्शन 4 इज रिचुअल, विच मीन्स सेरेमनी और रिलीजियस प्रैक्टिसेस, इसको हम लोग संस्कार कहते हैं, ठीक है. सो लेट्स सी द राइट ऑप्शन. इट्स ऑप्शन नंबर 1, that is unavoidable. Okay, inevitable means unavoidable. Let's get into the third question. His reputation for sarcasm made him one of the most feared film critics in the business. मतलब उनका रेपुटेशन जो है वो उनको एक फिल्म क्रिटिक, वो भी ऐसा फियरफुल फिल्म क्रिटिक बना दिया. क्या बना दिया? उनका सरकाजम. सो सरकाजम का मतलब क्या होता है? इसका मतलब होता है ताना मारना, ठीक है. इफ समवन डज एनीथिंग रॉन्ग, ओके, एंड वी से देम शाबाश, वेल डन, सुपर, then it is sarcasm. Okay, so let's see the options now. Option 1, taunting, which means उपहास करना या फिर the same thing. And angry, making someone too much angry is not good for anybody. Okay, and option 3 is dreadful, which means भयानक बोलते हैं ना, उसको हम लोग dreadful कहते हैं, या फिर इंग्लिश में बोलेंगे तो terrible भी बोल सकते हैं. एंड ऑप्शन 4 इज लाउड. लाउड मीन्स जोर से बोलना, उसको हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? लाउड, स्पीक लाउडर, ऐसे बोलते हैं ना. सो लेट्स सी द राइट ऑप्शन. इट इज ऑप्शन 1, इट इज टॉन्टिंग. सरकासम मीन्स टॉन्टिंग, मतलब ताना मारना को हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? सरकाजम और टॉन्टिंग. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. अजित इज टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द लॉजिस्टिक्स फॉर द पिकनिक दिस वीकेंड. अजित क्या कर रहा है? लॉजिस्टिक्स देख रहा है इस वीकेंड का पिकनिक के बारे में, ठीक है. लेट्स सी द ऑप्शंस नाउ. ऑप्शन 1 इज मटेरियल्स. मटेरियल्स मींस द स्टफ्स, गुड्स और आर्टिकल्स व्हिच वी विल कैरी, राइट. ओके. ऑप्शन 2 इज ईटेबल्स, मतलब खाने का सामान. एंड ऑप्शन 3 इज ट्रांसपोर्ट. Transport means the vehicles whatever we need for the picnic, like that. And option 4 is management, which means responsibility for and control of a company or any organization, that we call as a management, right. And logistics means that the activity of organizing the movement. So obviously here the right option will be option 4, that is management. So logistics means management. Now, once again, directions are given for question number 5 to 8. Select the word opposite in meaning to the given bold word. In this, we need to find out the antonyms. Let's see the question. The murderer managed to avoid imprisonment by being diagnosed with insanity. He was sent to an asylum instead. मतलब जो मर्डरर था वो अपना जेल जाना अवॉइड कर दिया, कैसे? खुद को इंसेन दिखा के, ठीक है। और वो उसको कहाँ पे भेज दिया गया? असाइलम, विच मीन्स हॉस्पिटल। ओके, सो इंसैनिटी और इनसेन इसका मतलब होता है कि पागल, ठीक है, या फिर जिसको हम लोग मैड कहते हैं या फिर क्रेजी कहते हैं, ठीक है। सो द राइट ऑप्शन we need to find out from the given four options. Option number one, rash. Rash means when something is done without careful consideration of the possible outcome. That we call it as rash. And option two is insensible, which means unconsciousness. Otherwise, when we call like senseless person like that. Okay, that is only insensible. And sane means जो समझदार आदमी होता है उसको सेन बोलते हैं, या फिर जो क्लेवर होता है, ठीक है। एंड क्लीन मीन्स साफ करना, स्पॉटलेस या फिर नीट। सो यहाँ पे इंसैनिटी का ऑपोजिट क्या है? सेन, ऑप्शन थ्री। सो इंसैनिटी का ऑपोजिट वर्ड है सेन। Question number 6. He arrived drunk to the reception and behaved in a thoroughly despicable manner, which compelled us to have him removed from the premises. वो पी के आया था रिसेप्शन में और ऐसा बिहेव किया, कैसे बिहेव किया? डिस्पिकेबल मैनर। सो डिस्पिकेबल वर्ड का हम लोग को ऑपोजिट वर्ड ढूंढना है। डिस्पिकेबल का मतलब ही होता है कि डिसगस्टिंग, ओके, मतलब घिनौना हरकत करना, उसको बोलते हैं हम लोग डिस्पिकेबल। ओके, let's see the options now. Option 1, impervious, which means sealed, in which anything cannot enter. Okay, and option 2 is vulgar. Vulgar means rude or indecent. And option 3 is devilish. Devilish means it's kind of evil thing which is very difficult to deal with. And option 4 is desirable, which means likable or ished. Okay, so disgusting का opposite word क्या होगा? Desirable. Okay, so despicable का opposite word क्या है? Desirable. Is it clear? Yes. Now question number 7. The reconciliation of my sales figures with the companies boiled down to a matter of calculation errors on my part. सी, यहाँ पे रिकन्सिलेशन का मतलब होता है कि रिस्टोरेशन। ओके, रिस्टोरेशन ऑफ फ्रेंडली रिलेशन। ओके, यस, लेट्स सी द ऑप्शंस नाउ। एस्ट्रेंजमेंट, एस्ट्रेंजमेंट का मतलब होता है कि सेपरेशन या फिर डिटैचमेंट, मतलब ऑपोजिट टू अटैचमेंट, इट इज डिटैचमेंट। And option 2 is counsel, which means when we advise someone to solve any psychological issues. हम लोग कहते हैं ना कि इसको काउंसलिंग की ज़रूरत है ताकि उसका सारा प्रॉब्लम्स ठीक हो जाए। जो कोई डिप्रेस्ड होता हो उसको काउंसलिंग की ज़रूरत है, ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, वही काउंसल होता है। देन इंक्रीज, विच मीन्स राइज इन साइज और अमाउंट, एंड प्रॉब्लम्स, विच मीन्स समस्या, ठीक है। So let's see the right option. It is option 1. Okay. So reconciliation का opposite क्या है? Estrangement. Right? Because I already told you reconciliation means restoration of friendly relation. And estrangement means separation or detachment. Yes. Let's get into the 8th question. He has been criticized for the use of obsolete expressions in his writings, rendering his works incomprehensible to the present generation. उनका जो एक्सप्रेस करने का तरीका है वो obsolete है, ठीक है। उनका राइटिंग्स या फिर उनका वर्क्स जो भी है प्रेजेंट जनरेशन के लिए वो उनकी obsolete expression is not fit. So what will be the right option? Obsolete means out of date या फिर which is no longer produced or used. Okay, let's see the options now. Twisted, twisted means abnormal, और फिर ये भी बोल सकते हैं which is not in a proper shape. Option 2 is pungent. Pungent का मतलब होता है कि having strong taste or smell. Okay. Option 3 is current, which means present situation. And option 4 is oblique, which is slanting or slash. So obsolete means out of date और उसका opposite ये है करंट, मतलब करंट सिचुएशन हम लोग कहते हैं ना. सो द राइट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन 3, क्लियर, which means present situation. Directions are given for question number 9 to 15. Select the word to fill in the blanks. अब हम लोग को fill in the blanks करना है. Let's see the questions. Question number 9. Sahil was not dashed by criticism. देखिए, साहिल जो था वो criticism की वजह से क्या नहीं था. Option 1 satisfied, which means संतुष्ट. Option 2 careless, which means लापरवाह. And option 3 lazy, which means sluggish, slow, or we can also say lethargic, right? Option 4 is deterred, which means keep back or hold back. So the right answer is option 4, deterred. Sahil was not deterred by criticism. Okay, he was not held back by criticism. Is it clear? Yes. Now, next question. There is no glory in war dash the blood it sheds. वॉर की वजह से कहीं खुशी नहीं मिलती किसी को, और द ब्लड इट शेड्स उस खून के वजह से. तो यहाँ पे क्या सही जवाब होगा. ऑप्शन 1 होपिंग, विच मीन्स उम्मीद करना. ऑप्शन 2 इज कंसिडरिंग, ध्यान में रखते हुए. उसको हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे, कंसिडरिंग को ध्यान में रखते हुए, ठीक है. And anticipating, which means it's a kind of fear or threat. Okay, and option 4 is disliking, which means नापसंद करना. and यहाँ पे क्या होगा, वॉर की वजह से कहीं खुशी नहीं मिलती, और किसको ध्यान में रखते हुए हम लोग ये बोल रहे हैं, वो जो ब्लड शेड होता है उसका वजह से, ठीक है. सो द राइट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन 2, considering. Okay, so there is no glory in war considering the blood it sheds. Okay, let's get into the 11th question. He was dash of playing tight and loose with the sentiments of his dearest friends. वो जो था वो क्या कर रहा है, वो अपने दोस्तों के फीलिंग्स के साथ और इमोशंस के साथ टाइट एंड लूज प्ले कर रहा है. ओके, सो तो उसको क्या बोलेंगे, उसको हम लोग क्या ठहराएंगे, दोषी ठहराएंगे ना, वही. सो ऑप्शन 1 अक्यूज्ड मीन्स दोषी, एंड ऑप्शन 2 थॉट मीन्स सोच, ऐसे हम लोग सोच रहे हैं क्या, या फिर ऑप्शन 3 थिक. थिक का मतलब होता है डेंस और बोल्ड, राइट. एंड ऑप्शन 4 इज डिटरमाइंड, विच मीन्स हैविंग मेड फर्म डिसीजन एंड बीइंग रिसॉल्व्ड नॉट टू चेंज इट. ओके, सो यहाँ पे सही जवाब क्या होगा, ऑप्शन 1, because whatever he is doing it's not right. Okay, so he will be accused only. So he was accused of playing tight and loose with the sentiments of his dearest friends. Now question number 12. The new principal dashed stress on routine administration rather than on academic matters and examination reforms. So let's see the options now. न्यू प्रिंसिपल जो है वो डैश स्ट्रेस कर रहे हैं रूटीन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में, किसके बदले, एकेडमिक मैटर्स और एग्जामिनेशन, ये सब में, ये सब को देखने के बदले वो क्या कर रहे हैं, अपना रूटीन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में ज़्यादा ध्यान दे रहे हैं. तो इसको यहाँ पे सही जवाब क्या होगा, डेवलप्ड, विच मीन्स विकसित होना या फिर इम्प्रूव्ड वी कैन से. एंड ऑप्शन 2 इज सीसन्ड, विच इज मैच्योरेशन, और राइपन्ड, या फिर तब बोलते हैं ना हम लोग जब कोई फ्रूट पका हुआ होता है तब हम लोग उसको राइपन बोलते हैं, राइट. ऑप्शन 3 इज लेड. लेड का मतलब होता है, लेड जो वर्ड है ये पास्ट टेंस ऑफ ले है, ठीक है. ले का मतलब भी क्या होता है, रखना. सो ऑप्शन 4 इज अलाउड, विच मीन्स परमिट या फिर अनुमति देना. ओके, सो द राइट आंसर विल बी लेड. ओके, the new principal laid stress on routine administration. What he is doing, he is he is giving stress on routine administration. So usko option 3 is the right answer. Question number 13. The dash words of the mother comforted the disappointed child. माँ के क्या वर्ड्स जो है वो बच्चा को कंफर्ट दे रहा था, ठीक है. सो लेट्स सी द ऑप्शंस नाउ. Regular, regular means which is usual, right? Which is very common. Okay. And sharp, sharp means जब कोई स्पष्ट कह देता है, ठीक है, तब हम लोग उसको क्या बोलते हैं, शार्प आंसर. So sharp we can also say which is very straightforward or which is very clear. Okay. And angry, angry means what? जब कोई गुस्सा होता है तब हम उसको angry बोलते हैं. And option 4 is soothing, which means calming or restful. Okay. So the right answer is option 4. जब कोई बच्चा डिसअपॉइंट होता है तब उसकी माँ तो उसको और अच्छा करने के लिए, कंफर्ट करने के लिए स्वीटन टाइप का ही बोलेंगे ना, which is very calm, which will make peace in the child, right? So the right option is option 4, soothing. And question number 14. Now, question number 14. Civilization, in the real sense of the term, consists not in the dash but in the deliberate and voluntary reduction of wants. So, let's see the options first. Option 1, it's multiplication, which means when we say it's 3 times more than that, 4 times more than that, that only comes under multiplication. Necessity, which means requirement, अगर हिंदी में बोलेंगे तो ज़रूरत कह सकते हैं. Or option 3 is pleasure, which means happiness or joyfulness. And option 4 is desire. And desire means it's kind of like or passion. And हिंदी में इच्छा कहते हैं, ठीक है. So the right option is option number 1, multiplication. Okay. Let's get into the next question. Question number 15. To dash yourself from cold, wear warm clothes. So options, option 1 is approve, which means favor or carry through. And for example, कोई proposal approve हो गया है, ऐसे कहते हैं ना. Then option 2 is annihilate, which means मिटा देना, ठीक है. And option 3, choose. Choose means कहते हैं ना choose the best answer, मतलब सही जवाब जो है उसको चुनना है हम लोग को, तो वही चुनना. And protect, protect means safeguard or safe. And in Hindi we say that रक्षा करना, ठीक है. So option 4, protect. We need to protect ourselves from cold wear, warm clothes, with cold wear, warm clothes. Okay, fine. Let's get into the next question. Directions are given for 16 to 20. It's divided into 3 parts. One of these contains an error. Select the erroneous part. If you think there is no error in any part of the sentence, select option 4. Yes, now we have to do error correction. Let's see the question. The presence of strong feeling, the cause of which is not fully understood, always has the effect of making we human beings uneasy. No error. So यहाँ पे error ये है, option 3 में जो V word है वही error है. So option 3 is the right answer. Okay. Then question number 17. The new law is too stringent. It will be neither respected or obeyed. No error. So neither means it has to be nor, but यहाँ पे तो और दिए हैं, तो यहाँ पे भी option 3 is the right answer because it is only having the error. Question number 18. The tribesmen made offerings to placate the gods whom they believed were angry with them. And option 4 is no error. So यहाँ पे जो word whom है वही गलत है. So the error correction is option 2 and it is whom. So option 2 is the right answer. Question number 19. The general has reported that as a result of financial constraints, Less soldiers would be sent on peacekeeping missions this year and no error. So option यहाँ पे लेस जो वर्ड है वही गलत है, उसके बदले में few आएगा. ठीक है. So option 2 is the right answer because it is only having the error. Then question number 20. According to Hume, it is not logic and reasoning that determine our actions but emotions. So यहाँ पे तो कोई error नहीं दिख रहा. So option 4 is the right answer. Okay. Let's get into the next question. Question number 21. Which word of the following is not a noun? So अब हम लोग को पता करना है इसमें noun कौन सा नहीं है. Document, politics, abolish, movies. So यहाँ पे जो abolish word है, third option है, वो verb है. It's not a noun. Okay. So option 3 is the right answer. Then question number 22. From the given alternatives, select the most appropriate one to fill in the blank in the following sentence. So यहाँ पे हम लोग को fill-ups करना है. Let's see. We want water. We are dash. अगर हम लोग को पानी चाहिए तो हम लोग क्या है? Hungry, hot, sweating, thirsty. Yeah, it's obviously thirsty. So option 4 is the right answer. Question number 23. She should wear dash her new blue dress or the white lace on the party. So उसको blue पहनना चाहिए या white lace पहनना चाहिए party में. So यहाँ पे तो और दिए हैं. So obviously यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? Either. Neither means nor it will come. Either means or it will come. Okay. So यहाँ पे option 1 is the right answer. For question number 24 to 25, options are given. Sorry, directions are given. In this, we need to find out the meaning for the given idioms. Let's see. Hands down. Hands down का मतलब होता है बहुत आसानी से. ठीक है. So, for example, he won the race hands down. Let's see the options. Option 1, inability, which means incapability or incapacity. And option B, easily. Easily means saralta, if you're likely. Okay. And option 3 is same. Same का मतलब होता है कि वैसे ही, या फिर हम लोग ये भी बोल सकते हैं common और equal. And option 4 which is tied मतलब बंधा होना. ठीक है. So hands down, as I already told you, the right answer will be option 2, easily. Okay. Question number 25. All geek to me. See, for example, if someone says like this, they mean something is difficult to understand due to its complexity. Okay. So let's see the options now. Ancient, which means old, और पुराना कहते हैं. And option 2 is distant. इसका मतलब होता है दूर होना. And option 3 is common, which means similar, एक जैसा ही. ठीक है. And option 4 is unintelligible. इसका मतलब होता है कि अस्पष्ट या फिर difficult और which is unclear. Okay. So the right option is option 4, which is difficult or unclear. And let's get into the next question. 26. Identify the figure of speech in the following line. The beginning of the end. Okay. So let's see the figures of speech. What are the options given here? The options are paradox, simile, metaphor, epigram. Paradox is nothing but when we say two opposite words together. Like for example, if I know one thing, it's that I know nothing. Okay. So this is only known as paradox. And simile means when we use as or like in a sentence to compare two different things. Okay. For example, like you were as brave as a lion. Okay. They fought like cats and dogs. So these kind of sentences are known as simile. And option 3 is metaphor. She broke his heart. He is the apple of my eye. Okay. See, metaphor is something when we don't use like or as, but we do comparison. Okay. Directly we say that. Okay. Heart is not actually broken. No, it's not something like any boxes which could be broken. It's a kind of thing which we are comparing. And he is the apple of my eye. Apple means there is no apple in anybody's eye, okay? So this is a kind of metaphor. And option 4 is epigram, which means if we don't end war, war will end us. Okay? So, this kind of sentence, which is starting with the same word and ending with the same words, such kind of sentences are known as epigram. Okay? So, now tell me the beginning of the end. It is a, yes, it's a paradox. Option 1. Let's get into the next question. Choose from the four options the word which can be substituted by the given group of words. A person who believes in fate, मतलब जो इंसान फेट में बिलीव करता है, मतलब किस्मत पे बिलीव करता है. लेट्स सी द ऑप्शंस. ऑप्शन 1 प्रीस्ट. प्रीस्ट का मतलब होता है पुजारी, ठीक है. फिर वर्शिपर, द पर्सन हु इज डूइंग द प्रेयर्स, ओके. देन ऑप्शन 2 इज क्लर्जीमैन. Clergyman is none but the person who is in the church, okay. And option 3 is fatalist, and the fatalist is the person who believes in destiny, okay. Option 4 is monk. Monk means साधु या सन्यासी भी बोल सकते हैं. So आप लोग को तो पता हो गया होगा. The right answer is option 3, fatalist, okay. Now question number 28. Choose from the four alternatives the one which best expresses the given statement into the indirect speech. See, अब हम लोग को ये जो डायरेक्ट सेंटेंस में डायरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट दिए हैं इसको इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में बदलना है. I will pass the exam, she hoped. Okay, let's see the options now. She hoped to pass the exam. She hoped she would pass the exam. She hoped she would have passed the exam. She had hopes to pass the exam. So, she hoped, which means it's a past tense. So, it's clear that from the first three options only, the answer will start. Then, I will pass the exam. I will means will turn into would. Okay. So, the right option is option 2. She hoped she would pass the exam. Simple as that. Okay. Then question number 29. Choose from the four alternatives the one which best expresses the given statement into the passive voice. Now we need to convert this active voice statement into passive voice. He opens the door. It's a simple present tense. Now we need to change it into the passive voice. The door is opened by him. The door opens by him. He had the door opened. He opened the door. So it's obvious that option 1. The door is opened by him. In this option 1 shows us the simple present tense of passive voice. Okay. So let's get into the last question of our session. Question 30. Identify the door of action. Doer of action. It's not door, it's doer of action in the following sentence. Macbeth was written by Shakespeare. So यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट कौन है? यहाँ पे जो काम कर रहा है वो है शेक्सपियर, द पर्सन हु इज एक्चुअली राइटिंग द मैकबेथ, राइट. सो द राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन 2, शेक्सपियर. सो दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे स्टूडेंट्स. थैंक यू.